WWE finally reveals a huge debut, plus a major return is being teased, and we got to talk about it. Raw on Netflix, the ticket sales, and everything else. It's coming up right here on The Ango Show. Welcome back to TAS. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ending 2024 with an absolute bang. And this is really exciting if you're a fan of the WWE, because Raw on Netflix is doing some really, really big stuff. I mean, the card has been released. They just added Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. We know Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa for the Ula Fala. We know CM Punk and Seth Rollins just had one of the segments of the year to end WWE Raw on USA Network. But now we need to talk about the strong demand for Raw on Netflix, because WWE all year has been absolutely killing it when it comes to ticket sales. And this time it's no different. WrestleTix put out the most recent numbers late last night following the conclusion of Raw. And WWE has almost 14,000 tickets sold for the WWE debut at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. WWE is near a sellout yet again, but what makes this even more crazy is the fact that Raw on Netflix is expected to even open up more seats for sale. The Intuit Dome is the home of the Los Angeles Clippers. If you guys didn't see what that looks like, I wish you guys would go and look it up, because this arena is literally a state-of-the-art arena. And I mean, just really altogether, some really cool stuff is being done in that arena from an experience standpoint. A lot of fans who go in attendance will surely enjoy themselves. So very, very good to see that, you know, there's a lot of good that's going to come from that. But WWE is basically loading up this show. They are treating it like a WrestleMania. And then, of course, you have people who are arguing about the fact that the Women's Intercontinental Championship is not taking place on that card. Totally understandable why people are bothered by that. But, you know, we're going to see Cody Rhodes. We're going to see The Rock. We're going to talk about some of the other news in this video. At some point, you're not going to have space for the amount of time that Intercontinental Championship Finals match deserves. And you got to make sure the following episode on Netflix is also a banger. So that is when it's expected for Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai to have their finals match, which I think is the right decision. I said this on Twitter yesterday as well. Let them go 20 to 30 minutes. Like these women can work. They can do a good job. Let them go out there. Give them the amount of time they deserve, and that right there will seal the deal. Very, very impressive numbers by WWE. Surely we can expect a full sellout. Let's talk about a major WWE return. Nobody is talking about this, but we should be talking about this. Alexa Bliss. For the last few weeks, the Wyatt Six have been teasing something about someone walking through the door. It is very clear that they are teasing a sixth member of the group. Alexa Bliss last night on Twitter also retweeted WWE Raw on Netflix, WWE Raw on USA, and the memories and stuff like that. There is a lot of indication that maybe perhaps Alexa Bliss will join Wyatt Six next week. There is a final showdown that WWE had revealed for next week, which includes the Final Testament, of course, with The Miz against the Wyatt Six. I believe if WWE was smart here, this is where they bring Alexa Bliss back, right? You know, people talk about the Royal Rumble. People talk about the Royal Rumble as this place for major returns and stuff like that. And look, we'll probably get Becky Lynch next week as well. You know, what I think WWE should do here is bring Alexa Bliss back. I think it makes the most sense. They've been teasing this for a while now. They've planted the seeds for a while now. I think if WWE was smart, this is the time to do it. You want to go all in with this Raw on Netflix debut. And I actually think it's more important to have surprises for this episode more than the Royal Rumble itself. And if you want to have surprises for the Royal Rumble, then that's when you can make the call to the legends that you want to respect and have them come in for a little bit of an appearance. But I think Alexa Bliss coming back, being part of the Wyatt Six, it does make a lot of sense. Obviously, you know, people got to remember, you got to remember this, man. You know, The Miz in the Final Testament beat the Wyatt Six. So you gotta build for a reason for the Wyatt Six to win. And Uncle Howdy, we've seen them lose, right? So Alexa Bliss being the one to kind of bring them back together as a group of winners, it just makes a lot of sense from a storyline perspective, and I think it would be really cool. I also think this is the time to freshen up that women's division. Io Sky being the one to lose last night to Lyra Valkyria tells me that Io Sky is going to win the Royal Rumble. So why even waste a return for Alexa Bliss in the Royal Rumble if she's not going to win the Royal Rumble, right? This is a way to kind of like get around that. So very cool stuff here. One thing I really just want to point out, though, with Alexa Bliss, when I say freshen up the women's division, I don't know exactly the idea that WWE may have for Alexa Bliss, because we know that Sister Abigail is basically being portrayed by Nikki Cross. So Alexa Bliss's character is going to be very interesting to me. I don't know if they're going to have her masked up or what they're going to do, but I think, you're going to need a very good heel to go up against Rhea Ripley if she were to win the World Women's Championship. So this could be a way to get to some fresh matchups without having to use the Royal Rumble to do so. And that brings us to our final topic, ladies and gentlemen. Penta is officially coming to Raw. WWE revealed this. This doesn't look like Hikuleo. I see everybody making that joke. This doesn't look like John Cena, right? I see people making that joke. WWE aired the final vignette for Penta. He's officially coming to WWE. It's officially happening on Raw on Netflix. And WWE basically already opened it up from a storyline perspective because the New Day going after Rey Mysterio. So I just want to quickly talk about this. Penta's coming to Raw. This is very evil looking. The vignettes look very evil. I want dark Penta. I mean, if you watch Lucha Underground, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pentagon Dark. Like, that's the guy that I want to see in WWE. WWE always puts these luchadors and they make them these baby faces, and I don't want to see that. I want to see Penta come to the aid of Rey Mysterio. When he comes to the aid of Rey Mysterio, him and Rey get the win against the New Day. And then I really, really want, which I know this probably won't happen, but if I had it my way, Jose, the assistant, becomes the mouthpiece for Penta. He comes out and reminds Penta to go after Rey. And then you could kind of do that as a feud. Penta going after Rey Mysterio, just attacking him. And then he's well on his way for a singles run while we wait for Rey Fenix. It would be great for Penta. Like, he teams up with Rey Mysterio. It's this really, really cool moment. Top babyface reaction. I fully expect him to get great reactions with Raw on Netflix in Inglewood. Like, I definitely expect that. But imagine the heel turn that quickly follows after, and then it gets Rey and LWO away from the New Day. Rey and Penta, they have chemistry, so it could be some really good stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you excited for Raw on Netflix? I know I am. I'll be live next week, Monday, following the show.